Welcome back to week 4 of our 60-week journey to permanent weight loss. I'm Dr. Dre with A Better Way MD, and today I'm going to give you 3 mindset tips to put you in the right frame of mind to get started, as well as an actionable tip to help you lose weight this week. Are you ready to get started? Let's do this thing. First, decide to commit and never quit. The only way you can fail at this plan is to give up. So commit today that no matter what happens, you will not be quitting. And what do I mean by quitting? I mean that you stop working towards your weight loss goal. As long as you're doing something to put yourself forward, whether it's planning your food or journaling or doing your thought work, you are moving forward. So how do you know if you're moving forward? Let's see if you can answer these 2 questions. So number 1, can you commit to losing weight even when you're not losing weight? And if the answer is yes, then how long are you willing to try without losing weight before quitting? Okay, here's the cheating answer. It should be as long as it takes. Step mindset tip number 2, be curious, be a learner, be willing to try new things, be willing to fail, be willing to be uncomfortable. You are going to be asked to do things that have nothing to do with food, that don't seem like they're like what you would see on a diet, and you don't see how it would work. Trust in me, trust in the process, and do those things that don't quite seem right or normal to you. And I would say if you're on week 4 of these videos, you are ready to be a learner. All right, mindset tip number 3, and this is probably the most important one. You've got to be your biggest supporter. You've got to learn to be committed to yourself and to put yourself first. That means that you've got to be willing to say no to others, block time out for yourself, get enough rest, get enough water, get some exercise. You need to put yourself first. And for all you people pleasers out there, this might be kind of hard and a tall order for you to fill. But do your best. Pick out one thing you could do today that will put yourself first and get to it. Now, here's the actionable tip for this week. I promise that if you do this, you will actually lose weight without changing anything about your food. And what I want you to do is to practice what I call checking in with your hunger meter. That means that you only eat when you're hungry and you stop when you're full. Now, how do I tell when I'm hungry? I know it's time to eat when I'm feeling that sensation of hunger, I'm feeling rumbling in my tummy, and I would be willing to eat a cold chicken breast. If I'll eat a cold chicken breast, then I know I'm hungry enough to eat and I can get started. Pick out what works for you. You may hate chicken. Maybe you like tofu. Whatever it is that would give you energy but not something that you would eat on a regular basis, that's how you know when you're hungry enough. Now, how about when you get full? For some of us, this is kind of a difficult feeling, but I want you to practice. See if you can tell when you stop being hungry, when you're getting satiated, and then finally when you feel like you're full. Now, for me, being full means that I have more room in my stomach to eat, but I'm ready to stop. And I want you to practice that, and I want you to stop when you get to that feeling. And check this week. See if you can only eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. Now, if you're not able to tell when you're full, that's okay. Next week, I'm going to give you a tip on how you can start to regulate your hunger signals. So, I'll see you in week 5. Be sure to check out the blog at abetterwaymd.com. Hugs and kisses. See you next week.